guys, we are in the car here. We left our hotel to go to an area called Carnival. Carnival. Sorry, Brazilians, if I'm messing up the name of your city.
Right?
Maracay, I think it's
yeah.
Maracay. So, hey, one thing I want to say: traveling is exhausting, and really all this partying and stuff. We didn't do anything today. This is just a day off for us, and we don't know what the lightning high is going to be. It might be super dark, but I wanted to just start this video to talk about, some of the challenges that you can face when you're coming here during the carnival. It can be very overwhelming. I love Rio, but sometimes it's just too much, man. And be ready to wake up early in the morning, because 6 o'clock is when they start this, and it's never ending all week long. I don't know how you feel about this whole experience.
Yeah, no, I agree too. I mean, and you can plan so much, and sometimes things just don't go your way, And like you said about waking up, that may not be your choice. You may be waking up no matter what hotel you're going to stay in. You want to be close to all the action and everything.
Yeah.
When you hear those drums and when you hear that parade, that's your alarm clock, whether you set one or not,
Yeah.
So, and this is exhausting. I mean, like, just takes a lot of energy, takes it out of you, and you can be burning your money very quickly, because it's an all-day party, all-day event. Some people, can't hang.
Yeah, no, for sure. So the struggle as a creator is basically enjoy yourself when you're traveling, because I'm not a full-time traveler. He's not a full-time traveler. We basically are out here on vacation.
Yeah, we both got 2 jobs.
We both have 2 jobs.
Regardless of what people think, like, as you see these guys always moving, it's like, no, we have to get back to the Matrix, and we have obligations and other things.
100%.
In addition to that.
Yeah. So it's hard, because you want to enjoy yourself. Like, I'm not traveling here. I love doing YouTube, but at the same time, I don't travel just to film content, I travel to enjoy myself first, and then the content comes second. So to balance that, sometimes it's difficult. Like today, I didn't want to come out with my camera, because I wanted to just enjoy myself. But this is not to whine, it's just to show you guys the other side of YouTube that, you don't always see. Because when these videos are coming out, like an event was yesterday and somebody is wrapping the video tomorrow, how does he do it? Many times it's like late nights and stuff,
Yeah. Your average time of getting home is, even if we're like, hey, we're going to get home, no matter what, we're going to be at the hotel, let's just say 12:30, 1 o'clock, you know what I mean? And then every time we look at it, it's 5:30 a.m.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
3 hours the next party starts.
Exactly. Yeah, it's hard. Lack of sleep, and I haven't eaten once yet. Today I did not have a single meal, because we woke up at like 12, and next thing you know, we out. I was editing. They went out for a swim in that hotel, man. We're staying at this place, guys. It's not my favorite place. Okay, my favorite hotel in Rio is the Mercure. I made a video about this. Check it out. Links on the description. That hotel has the best combination of price, location, access, everything. So you can find more expensive, but again, for that price range, what that hotel gives you is the best. I'm not gonna redo a video on that hotel, but maybe more. Are you gonna drop a Mercure?
Yeah, I am, because I stayed there last Carnival, right?
Yeah.
And it was great. I mean, I saw your video,
Yeah.
and I was seeing it, and I was like, wait a minute, it's like the beaches. I could throw literally a stone and it could go right in the ocean.
Yeah.
That close. And it's a nice boutique hotel. And coming from the U.S. or an English-speaking country, they understand and they're able to communicate with you, like the staff and everything like that.
Yeah.
Very, very nice room. Just I wish I got to stay there much longer than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Originally. But this is one of those things where you're gonna have to book early, because now the word is out because of you. You know what I mean?
100%.
So now you let them know, and now the prices are slightly going up.
Going up every year.
But it's still like relatively affordable for what you're getting. I mean, I think it's a 5-star experience to be that close, to be right on the beach.
Yes.
I mean, it's very, very nice.
It's a nice spot.
You'll see.
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's a nice place. So another thing I want to talk about for the men watching here, and even the ladies watching, Brazil has some of the most attractive people, in the world, But don't assume everybody who is traveling to Brazil is traveling because they're trying to get laid. There's a lot more to do in this country besides sex. You can come out here and you can bring your wife, you can have your girlfriend, you can go do different activities. There's a lot. There's like water activities that I've done last time. Unfortunately, it was when I started YouTube, so I was not recording it very well. I'm gonna check some of that stuff. Maybe we'll go do that. And if we do, check out his Instagram, Backpack Mo, check out mine, Ivaintures. We might drop it over there if we don't make actual videos about this. But Brazil is about more than just, adult activities. There's a lot of great things you can do here. As a matter of fact, I have a friend whose wife is here right now, and she's so busy running around, we haven't been able to meet yet. So when we go down to Copacabana, maybe I will be able to show it to you guys. And if you're scared to come to Brazil, do not be. I think there's crime here, there's crime in your town. There's a lot of crime in your town. If you live in DC, Baltimore, I don't even want to hear it, because I love DC, but the crime has been going out of control. I mean, like random shootings left and right.
The shootings are the latest high-profile incident in a city where violent crime spiked 39% last year, even as it fell across the country. The district recording its deadliest year in 2 decades.
There's like very limited random attacks here. It happens, but like the frequency of it is not as the US. Like in DC, every night you watch the news and you're just like, man, what is going on, man? What is going on? It's making us very uncomfortable, to go out there because you just never know. I don't have that feeling here in Brazil. Be smart, you know what I mean? This guy does not have do you have a watch on?
No watch.
You don't have a watch, no jewelry, right?
No, nothing.
Same thing. I got my African dashiki here going on. I got my glasses. That's it. Don't be out here trying to stunt. Brazilians are not into stunting. They are very simple people. Doesn't mean they're broke. They don't show wealth. You can't tell me who's rich here. People, have you seen a luxurious car?
No, I haven't.
You've been to Brazil many times.
Right, yes, I haven't seen no Mercedes going up.
Yeah.
I haven't seen nobody in the Rollie. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen any of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they have money, obviously. You know what I mean? Because they're using it to, go to these large events that's going on, or stay at these nice hotels. There's Brazilians in the hotels that we're staying at are paying the same exact prices too as well.
Yes.
So it's not like for lack of money, but it's just this. Here is that people don't care about that. I mean, when you have the beach and you have like this nice vibe and a lot of these parties and stuff like that, it's not about going there and showing any of that. And plus it's too hot. To be doing a lot of that stuff anyway. So
yeah, we are sharing our random thoughts about Brazil. Maybe this will be the title, Random Thoughts on Brazil.
Right.
And guys, the other thing about being a full-time travel YouTuber, I respect to those guys, man, real talk, because as exhausting as this is, a lot of these people do this for years and years. Like, do you want to be a full-time YouTuber?
That's the goal. This is my passion.
Yeah.
For me, it took a while for me to be like, finally, this is something that I want to do, and this is something that'll be a continuous thing for me. I don't see this as a retiring, from that. This is sharing my journey, and when I go away, this is for other stories for other people to watch. YouTube's going to be there forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when my time is up, and even when your time is expired too.
Yes.
So it's a good thing to go back and just cherish the memories, look back at it. We were just watching your video recently that just came out. Make sure you guys go check that out too.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that was so long ago.
I know.
Literally just a couple days ago, if even. So just revisiting those movie memories and just cherishing that. It's fun, bro. It's always a good little.
Exactly. I also want to address, some comments that I've gotten on past videos when I come here in Brazil. Some people expressed that I was filming the beach too much, showing women in bikinis. Guys, I'm not gonna be showing you, people feeding cows in Rio. If I go to a country where, like they worship cows or something, I'll be filming cows. If I'm in India and there's a Taj Mahal, I'm gonna go and show you the Taj Mahal. I'm in Brazil, I'm in Rio. What am I gonna show you? What you see here, which is the beach. That's why people come to Rio, is to enjoy the beach. It's to enjoy the beach. So what's wrong with showing a beautiful woman? Really, I mean, like, if a woman is beautiful, women love to see beautiful women. Men love to see beautiful women. What's the big deal? It's done with taste. I'm not up in people's skirts. Like, there's some channels, they have crazy views, they show that stuff non-stop. That's not what I do. But I want the whole point of my channel really is to help not only the next traveler, the next YouTuber, and also to kind of like give people a chance to see what it's like going to other countries. Because I think if you live in Europe or the USA, you have a what people call a strong passport or whatever. you should go out there and use it. And because I'm blessed that I'm still young enough to do this, I'm financially stable enough to do this, we work and save money and travel. If you don't get a chance, I want you, when you're watching this video, to think, man, you know what? I'm gonna save some money and go to Brazil. I'm gonna save some money and go to whatever location, Serbia. I'm gonna save some money and go to Romania. He was in Romania recently. These are destinations that, maybe you're thinking about going. So I get to show you, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat things. I get to show you what you see. And I tell you what, you come to Rio, you come to Brazil, you will see some beautiful women. So, so I'm gonna show it to you.
It's part of the culture,
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, they were wearing bikinis and dongs in Brazil for a long time. This is not a new revolution.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? When they say get a Brazilian wax, what do you think they're talking about? You know what I mean? Like a lot of these things are already been part of their culture. So this is how it is. They're open with it, and being free about it is probably why they live longer. And just not worrying about all these taboo style things that you would find back in the States.
Yeah.
And to add to what you said, man, we're not. A lot of people think, oh my gosh, you guys have so much money to do this. We work hard, you know what I mean? Just before I came here, I think I worked 17, 18 straight days, and this is between 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Because I knew my goal is like, when I get here, I don't want to be worried about money. I don't want to be tight on this. I'm on vacation, So if I go broke on vacation, that's the whole point. I don't want to be nickeling and diming every little thing that it is. So, we work hard for it, and that's the great thing. The U.S. allows you to be able to do things like that, and or to make enough money to be able to go and pretty much hit a lot of destinations where your money might stretch further. I'm thinking, I'm spending X amount reais here, but that's U.S. dollars. That's actually to my advantage.
Yep,
so.
That's right. Another thing about Brazil, as we're on the subject of traveling and stuff, that I want to bring to you guys' attention, is about expenses. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Brazil is not a cheap place to visit. It's not. It's really not. Especially when you compare it to like other Latin countries you can go to. Coming to Brazil, especially during Carnival, be ready. Be ready. You want to sleep somewhere nice, you need to have, I say about $100 for a nice hotel.
Right.
And then it can just go up from there, right? You can also do Airbnb, but be very careful where you stay, because Rio is on the hill. So I've stayed in locations where, Airbnb, Ubers were not able to come and pick me because I had to walk down the hill. And if it's dark, late night, you don't want to necessarily be walking in Somali, right? So be very careful where you stay. Do your research. I'm staying currently at the Lynx Hotel, and then I'm going to be going to Mercure. Those are 2 locations that I'm staying. Lynx is not a bad hotel at all. Actually, this morning, this guy, Mo, went and did the whole, he went to visit the gym, he went to visit the pool. How was those facilities?
The pool was nice. It was actually like a heated pool.
Yeah.
The gym was 24 hours, as I mentioned in my video earlier. A 24-hour gym, when you come to a hotel or places like that, usually doesn't happen. You usually have restriction hours. But Brazilians are about fitness, and so you got to get that work in. If anything's going to be open, the gym better be open at least. And then there's a very, very nice restaurant, a nice lounge. It wasn't crowded, very few people are here, so we kind of really had the place to ourselves. Maybe about 7 people in the pool, including myself. So I enjoyed it. The cool thing about it is it's great. This is a great hotel if you're planning to leave in the airport the very next day. Or if you're just not really you want to be away from all the hoopla that's going on right now. But as far as being close, that's the only thing. It's just the location is further away from it. But besides that, all the amenities are very nice. I mean, you're getting what you're paying for here.
Yes, and I'm glad he mentioned this actually, because in fact, the best thing I can tell you about this hotel is the fact that you don't hear any noise. Because if you're staying in Copacabana, you're getting no sleep, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, Carnival, Copacabana, you're not gonna sleep. So if you want somewhere quiet and you don't necessarily care to be about craziness all the time, half an hour away from everything, the Lynx Hotel is your location. They have a very nice lobby. The pool section is really beautiful, and the gym, I'll be showing you some of the images, and you can see it's a great location. It's not bad. And we, for the season where hotels were asking for $400-500 a day, we lucked out, and then we booked early. So that's the thing about that. You have to book early. You have to book early. So guys, we are here in, I don't even know, like Maricai, and you can see it's dark right now. Man. I've never been there, My mom is gonna be like, "Why did you go outside at nighttime?" But we're gonna be here for this. This is gonna be different, you know. So if it's too dark, I will just explain later on what it's like and show you guys some scenes. But if we are able to grab enough videos, then I'll be dropping some, and then Backpack Mo is gonna be dropping some on his channel as well. And yeah. So I want to end this by talking about the travel lifestyle, the travel culture. There aren't many people that I'm comfortable traveling with. The reason I can do this with Backpack Mo is because he's a solo traveler. So if he's about to do something, he'll be like, I'm out, he's gone. You know what I mean? He's going to do his thing regardless. And I'm the same way. And most people, when you travel with them, sometimes they complain about things all the time. Oh, you know, I want to go here. I don't want to wake up this early. I don't want to do that. It's hard, you know, and then if you travel with somebody, you're more likely to argue too. So, I think you'll agree, man. It's tough being with people sometimes.
There's a mutual understanding between the two of us and the respect too as well. We also know that, it's great that we find somebody that's like you and a solo traveler and is a go-getter and, you know, obviously wants to film content, things of that nature. But, you know, we understand if the situation arises and, you know, he needs to go this way, I need to go that way. We know where to meet back at because, you know, we're going to be in that area. So,
exactly.
There's no love lost, and I know it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And the reason why we're both solo travelers is because we've had different experiences traveling either with family members or other people that that deterred us to say, hey, you know what, I need to be a solo traveler, bro.
Exactly.
I just want to go. You know what I mean? And then once you are, it's kind of hard to really go back and adjust to it.
Exactly. I want to end this video by saying rest in peace to Rafael. Rafael is a driver that I had in Puerto Rico who passed away recently. I found out like yesterday, so if you watch my Puerto Rican video, there was a whole scene in the car with him that I cut. And I cut it because I didn't think that people cared to watch me talking to somebody. I'm sitting in the back and he's in the front and I'm literally filming his back like this and he's talking to me. Those are things, it's like now I know if I'm going to be talking with a driver doing these videos, it's better to be sitting in the front. These are little learning experiences because we talked about good things, but now as I was reviewing the footage, it just didn't make sense to me. So rest in peace to Rafael. Don't wait to travel. Time does not have time. You're not guaranteed you can have save for your retirement, do all this stuff. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, you're not promised tomorrow. You can be saving all this and you never get to go on vacation. You want to go to France? Go. You want to go to Italy? Go. Don't wait, man. Money is made to be used. You can always get more money. You can never get more time. And as you age, you don't know what disease you're going to have. You don't know what accidents you can have. You don't know what family changes might put you in a situation where you just don't get to go. We're not here because we're rich. We got bills we can't pay. What you thinking? But we're valuing. I'd rather pay a late fee on the bill and go on vacation and deal with that than not go at all. Because I don't know if I'm ever going to get a chance again. So you're watching this and you're sitting there on money, go. Don't wait. All right? Make it happen. You can do it.
Yeah, everything he just said, man, I totally agree with, man. Because I don't wait, man. I got taxes and stuff coming up and I got to pay.
That's right.
I ain't getting nothing back, man.
Yeah.
I'll address that when I get there, you know what I mean?
That's
right. But, just like you said, man, time waits for no one. And, we're only here for a good time, not a long time.
That's right.
And you already guys heard my story about, friends who I've lost and people who've saved up air miles and everything. And once they're gone, you can't take them with you to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can't be like, yo, God, can I cash in these sky miles?
Yeah.
So, time waits for no one. And we're happy that we're here. We're blessed we're here. And let's look forward to the next adventure. That's
exactly right.
That's my last words.
That's exactly right. So guys, thank you for watching. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. This is Ivan. I travel around the world. If you've been here before and I check my stats, it says views from non-subscriber. If that's you, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you on the next one.
Realize now it's all for you. it's all for